Hello and welcome. Today I want to share with you a script that you can use to offboard devices from Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. And the use case for this scenario would be, say for example, in a case of a divestiture where a part of a company has been sold off. So you want to remove devices from the MDE tenant so that you do not have to continue to maintain them for security and compliance reasons. So if you look at the documentation here, so we have this video, and if you play it will show you what you need to do. So you would have to register a client app and give that client application the required permissions to access the MDE backend, so the service to offboard devices. So now for this exercise, actually, let me look at a few things here. So if you look at here, you would see that I am going to be targeting these three devices, and they have the easy Win server tag on them. So these are the devices that I am going to target. So now one thing that you need to also have to be able to run the script would be to configure a client application. So you have to register an application in Microsoft Entra, and also you have to create a secret, and that secret will reside inside of a key vault. So, and the reason why I'm proceeding this way is because I don't want to put any sensitive information inside of the script, and that's the reason why I'm referencing everything by name. So let's run the script, and let's see how this works. And actually you have a summary here really quick. So the scripts not only allows you to list devices, tag devices, and also offboard devices. And at the end, when the device is offboarded, the script will automatically add the offboarded tag to the device so that you can easily identify that from your MDE portal. So let's run the script. And when you run the script, so you are going to have to consent to proceed. If you say no, or you press any other key except typing Y, or I would say yes, like that, so the script will terminate. So say for example I say N for no, then I'm going to exit the script, but I can run it again, and this time if I say yes, then I can proceed. And the key vault name would be, in my case, I called the key vault name Defender XDR, and the secret I called that MDE key, and the client app I called that MDE client app. So now when I do that, I am going to be prompted to authenticate with Azure, and then when I do that, I will get the list of my devices shortly here. So now I have the list of those devices, and as you can see here, so we have the column tag, and then I'm focusing on these devices here. So for the first thing to do to test the script will be to list those devices. So I am going to select one, and then I will list those devices based on tag, and then I would say AZ Win server. So now I can select more devices based on ID, based on group to add to the list, but I want to limit just to device with this tag. So I will say no, so that I can get on the list of devices. So now we have these three devices, and we just finished the first test. So the second test will be to tag those devices. So I will say 2 for second test, and then again I need to get a list of those devices, and it's going to be AZ, and then Win server, and then again no. Then I have those devices. So now because I want to tag them, so what is the tag name that I want to add to those devices? I would say for example, diverse teacher 2025. And when I put a tag like that name, then what is the action that I want to perform? Do I want to add a tag or remove a tag? The script does both. So in this case, I want to add a tag. So when I say add a tag, then this tag will be added to those three devices. And actually, if we go back to the MDE portal itself, so we can refresh this page, and then we should see that the tag has been added to those devices. So now if we move to the tag column here, as you can see, Device Teacher 2025 has been added to those devices. So now we completed exercise number 2, which is tagging devices. The third exercise or test will be to offboard devices. So I will select 3, and then again I need to find the list of my devices, and I will select them based on the tag. So, and again, let's say I put AZ Win server. So when I do that, and again I don't want to select more devices, I say no and continue. So now what you see here, I have the list of those devices, and notice something. Not only we already verified that those devices have been tagged with Diverse Teacher 2025 in the MDE portal, but also the PowerShell script is showing us the newly added tag here. So now, because I have this list of devices, do I want to proceed to offboard them, or do I want to skip? So if I put N or no, then the script will skip offboarding those devices. But because I want to offboard them, I will say yes. And if I say yes, they will be offboarded. So being I said yes, as you can see here, those devices have been offboarded from my MDE tenant. But also the second thing that you can notice here, they also received a new tag. So the offboarded tag got added to those devices, and I'm doing so that you can easily identify those devices in your MDE portal as being offboarded from Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. And actually, if you go to your tenants and right here, so if I refresh this, you will see that those devices now have a new tag again after they got offboarded from Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. So actually, if I increase this, you can see that those devices received a new tag, so they have been offboarded from Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. And actually, if we want to also even check all of that, we can go and look at in the Action Center, and when we go to history, you can see that we have 3 offboarded devices. And actually right now my local time is 7:07, so at 7:06 p.m. so we have 3 devices offboarded from Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. And you can see that the client app right here is the MDE client app, and then it has been done using the public API. So we completed 3 actions. So list devices, tag devices, and also offboard devices from Microsoft Defender for Endpoint. And that's what the script does. And this is what I wanted to share. And also, I did write a documentation that accompany actually the script itself, and then I will be publishing that on GitHub. So you can take the script and customize that to fit your or requirement, your need. So now to terminate the script, we can just type 4, and then when we do that, we're going to exit the script. So this is what I wanted to share, and I hope this can be beneficial and helpful. So take the script and then do all of the necessary changes to fit your requirement. So thank you so much for your time.